dive into authentic conversations about ourselves and our community, exploring topics that uplift and inspire us, from personal growth to social change. So grab your teacup and get ready to join the conversation.
Me too. Like, yeah, I also employ a team of people to make this operation function.
It's a hate within their spirit. It's a man, I'm telling you, bro. It's a hate within their spirit. They don't want to hear that shit, man. I don't know if y'all don't understand, black people. Listen, for all of the black people that's and Americans that's listening to this right now, these niggas don't.
Corey trying to get us, or Corey, Anton trying to grab us back. He tried to. I think this was a thing to try to get a black card. I really do, because Anton, and not that a black card is something that, you know what I'm saying, I got my black card, but Anton operates up here from what a lot of us see from a white perspective. So he ain't really got a black card like Corey. Corey can walk into probably any hood in America and get respect from the top-notch gangsters somewhere sitting around that motherfucker. I don't know if Anton can necessarily do that. You see what I'm saying? So here he come with the black people. Black people gather around. Gather around, niggas. Gather. Like, nigga, you done lost us a long time.
Don't have y'all best interests at heart. Don't give a fuck about you. Nigga, they monetizing you. And that's why I told that nigga that he was sucking the dick of black people. But we gonna get there too. So I choose to.
Who's monetizing Anton? A lot of black people do follow Anton to try to reach levels that bring us closer to our promise, right? A lot of black people are following Anton for that purpose. So who's monetizing him? Who's somewhere subscribed to the Bag Chasers over on Patreon for that purpose? That's black. Probably a lot.
Engage. So when we is that what I said? I said when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it. Is that a lie?
This is so insane.
But you didn't answer it.
Talk about liberal white women
literally being the biggest enemy of the. Talk about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. We say that. But here's the truth.
I don't have a boss. Listen. Then they try to say your boss because they want to insinuate that you're doing it to stay in the good graces of somebody. Anybody that has ever tapped into this platform, anybody that has ever watched any of my live streams, you know I'm an equal accountability smoke giver. I done went off on the whitest of white people, blackest of black people, outsiders, immigrants, the whole 9 yards. And I have zero people, no ownership.
I think where Corey was, walking with that point was, who, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, Corey does not care about pissing off people that are in places that otherwise would give him an opportunity, but he feels and believes that if he does that, he will be selling out to a level that he would not be able to function in. And that's where he was challenging Anton. Like, Anton, if it's real with you, challenge the people that you know are in places and spaces that you know are somewhere not operating on a morale that you should uphold, and call them out on it.
No management, no bosses. I don't worry about no sponsorships. I am 100% owned on my own. I have zero financing that I have to worry about. I own all of my properties. I own all of my cars. I own my own portfolio, the whole 9 yards. I can say what I want to say because I don't have to worry about getting fired. I don't have to worry about a sponsor saying we don't fuck with you no more. I say what I want to say. That's the whole point. So you're not talking to somebody that's bought. I ain't never took a dime on a political pact. Every decision that I make, every position that I take, whether you like it or whether you don't like it, is because that's what I really believe. Right or wrong, I really believe it.
And I'm gonna be honest with you here. I don't think that there's anybody that's not operating on like a billionaire. Even look, Diddy had to answer to some damn body, or there were repercussions and backlash. He's in prison, and not necessarily for what he should have went to prison for. So, I mean, we do, if we, tap dance on a fine line, we find out the true meaning of the doggy style, no matter what level of life you're operating on, especially if you're Black.
It's a reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the down end? Here's the fact. Have you seen something about Caucasian males and how they... I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are.
Here's the fact. Have you seen something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down, because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
So the reason that I said let's slow down is because in a conversation, when you move from point to point to point to point to point really fast, I want to go on slavery, I want to go to this. As soon as you start explaining yourself, somebody move on to the next thing. And it's strategic that they do that because it make it seem like you're dodging, but they don't want to deep dive into the conversation. They don't want to really, really get to the point. They don't really want to be exposed on why you believe what you believe. What did the transatlantic slave trade, what really happened during the transatlantic slave trade? How do we get here? Why are we even Democrat? Black people, when I told him, I said, listen, we were never Democrat. We were always Republican and we were always conservative. It was move on to the next word. But why did you talk? Why you go? And it's like, okay. Then I started realizing, okay, I see where this is going. Let's slow down. Let's go point by point and let's break this shit down. Because we got all night. I ain't going nowhere. I slotted myself just for this conversation. But this is where we gonna get to it. And let me tell you what the blogs missed, but they do that intentionally.
No, you talking loud, and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it. And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
Now, they don't add that part in there. Why don't they add that part in there? Where it start is after he say that. The disrespect was before I ever said anything. When you see this chopped up on platforms, they chop it where I then respond to the energy.
I was watching this in real time. A lot of people were. Corey is a big platform. Hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and every Tuesday he gets tens of thousands of viewers. So a lot of us were watching this in real time, and we heard him say that to you before we ever got to a vlog, before we ever got to anything. I watched this show in real time, and I heard him say that to you. I'm not negating it was disrespectful at all. I'm saying the level of disrespect did not carry the weight of what yours did. That's all I'm saying over here, Anton. I'm not saying at all that I do not like Anton. I do not like some of the things that Anton says, especially about Black women that don't deserve it. That's all.
They don't chop it where the disrespect started. They chop it. Oh man, if Anton would, nigga, he started saying disrespectful shit way before I ever even. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna return the same energy that you gave it to. When they start their clips, and when people start to do their narrative, they don't start it at where he said, "You kissing Caucasian men ass." Is that gay? You telling another man that he kissing a white man's ass? Can I take that as gay?
Yes.
Would I be justified to be offended at that?
Yes.
But I respect it though, because you said it to my face. I respect it because you didn't say it when I was gone. You said it to my face. I'm going to give him that. At the very least, you got to give him that. You have to give it that he said it to my face. But that don't mean shit to me. You know why? Because he don't know me in real life. And so I don't take it to mean shit. His words don't resonate with me. And so this is another thing that I want y'all to learn, black people. They not smart like that, bro. They not smart. They want you to be a victim. I don't look at myself as a victim. My father taught me that life is 90%, 10% of what happens to you, 90% of how you respond to it.
And that is true.
Why would I get offended? I've never pedestalized this nigga. This nigga don't mean nothing to me. He a content creator as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, then why did you come back with such a harsh remark? If you were not, and that's what I've been saying since the moment I saw this from the first air of it. Why would you go so hard back at Corey with what you said in return? If you weren't even that offended by it, like I said, a lot of people have that sentiment about Anton, that Anton kisses white people's asses. This is not the first rodeo. People say that to Anton in his own chat during his Millionaire Morning Show that we're getting this reference from. Under the Fair Use Doctrine, Anton, of the U.S. copyright statute, it is permissible to use limited portions of a work, including quotes, for purposes such as commentary, criticism, news reporting. So please like and subscribe. That's how, you know what I'm saying, we looked at it. Like, why'd you come back? So
just like I am. Well, I'm not tripping about it. Okay, cool. So that's where we going? Well, if that's where we going, then we can go all the way to hell with it. You can't control how a nigga respond to you once you disrespect him.
I told you.
You can't say, oh, it's levels to disrespect.
I told you there are levels to where you can go with disrespect. You see what I'm saying? If somebody comes up to me and says, you're ugly, and I feel disrespected by it for whatever reason, and I come back and say, your kid is ugly, that's to hell. I didn't have to go back and say that to that extent to somebody that said something like that to me. I could have been like, you're ugly anyway. Or you know, I know somebody that like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to go to hell with somebody because of, you know what I'm saying, where they went with what they said. There are levels to levels of disrespect. Yes, there are.
Nigga, you disrespected me to my face. But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You doing the easy shit.
Oh, now you offended. Now you rolling your eyes and you offended. They never start where the disrespect start. They always go where niggas get offended. And let me tell you another thing about black people. They emotional. They emotional. They can't hold that shit in. They can't control themselves. But where he went wrong is this. And I'm gonna tell you where he went wrong.
What you do? Let me tell you what you do.
Nah,
see,
homie, let me tell you something, homie. I don't suck dick.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
So fix
you doing
that.
it right now.
I don't suck dick, homie.
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't do that.
I tell you.
I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same energy you give me.
Let's switch seats.
Let's
switch seats.
I'm with it.
Homie, I don't do no dick sucking shit. I'm a motherfucker.
Listen. This is what I know for sure. One thing is for sure, and two things is for certain. You can't say I'm jumping off the porch and don't jump. You can't go to the end of the ledge and don't jump. Nigga, you might as well have left Darlene in the middle of us because you got to do something now. You got to do something now. I'm not impressed. Ain't no fear in me. Listen. I'm telling you, I don't know if y'all seen it. Y'all can go back and watch it for yourself. The nigga was shaking like Muhammad Ali at the Olympics, nigga. They were shaking. He was shaking. His hand was like this the whole time. He was shaking like Muhammad Ali at the Olympics. Boy, that nigga was shaking so bad. And some people can make the case and say, well, people get like that when they really mad or when they really nervous and it didn't go the way that they thought it was going to go. You seen it?
Fucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I don't give a fuck about none
Well,
of this
I tell you what. What? Watch that dick sucking shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do.
I said what I said, nigga. I said it to your face twice. Call it what you want. I said what nigga, you heard me. It wasn't no mincing words. Don't say, amen, knock the stick off of my shoulder. Nigga, knock it off my shoulder this time. Step over this line. Nigga, we not in high school, nigga. You heard me. What the fuck are you talking about? This ain't elementary school. Hey, knock the stick off my shoulder one more time. Nigga, you heard me twice. You heard me twice. You started the disrespect. I met you with the same energy. I'm in your city, in your studio, with all of your friends all around. Now you got to do something. You got to do something. Or I know who you really are now. All of that shit talking, all of that bossing up on women, all of that talking about niggas in real life and all of that shit, nigga, we not impressed by it.
No dick sucking,
You
homie.
say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You
Okay, but that gay shit. Oh, you
I don't give a fuck about what you talking
Hey,
about.
homie, I tell you what.
Right here.
Put no dick.
So what was Anton there to do? Was he there to like stand in honor of Darlene? Kind of seems maybe that may have been part of the agenda as well. Maybe he, you know what I'm saying, was there to like stand up for Darlene in some capacity. Like he said, you know, doubling down on women and all of this, carrying on.
Sucking shit. Don't put no dick sucking shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit.
Say
right
I
now.
suck a dick again.
I'm right here, right now.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No. I
don't do no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But you're not bossing up on me.
Yo,
We good. I did already. I don't do dick
We can put
sucking
the
shit.
microphone right down.
Yo.
I'm going out back.
We can put the microphone down right now and go out back. We ain't got to risk our platforms. No. Let's really break this down. We ain't got to risk our platforms. We ain't got to risk it being demonetized. We know how YouTube feel about fighting online. They don't do fights. They don't do none of that shit. They will shut you down immediately. It's a fact. This is not my opinion. This is a fact. We ain't got to do none of the fluff. We ain't got to do it for the internet. We can go out back right now, shoot the fade, and do what we do.
But would it have really been a fair fade with you having armed security? Would it have really been fair? If that would have occurred, I you know, understand where he's coming from with not jeopardizing the platform. Even though the platform has now been jeopardized because a fight really could have ensued. A fight has already ensued on Corey's platform before.
Because if this is what you saying that you are, then we can go ahead and do it.
I don't give a fuck about
No,
this shit.
sir.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
You
You
running your mouth. I don't do
You
no
doing
dick
this shit for
sucking
the internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want
I'll
to say
show you
Anton,
I ain't doing it for the internet.
if you want to say Anton, listen, don't disrespect me like that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that. I'll respect you, but don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm going to extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how would it call this nigga out his name? Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get disrespected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
Now his people trying to derail it and trying to calm it down. So shout out to his people.
No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
Don't switch seats, nigga, like you tough. Don't switch seats like you pressing me.
No, this is my show. This is my show.
Cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking. I don't dick suck, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't dick suck.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that.
If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do shit.
I told you right now, you're not gonna do shit. Look, bro, I don't know what part of the world y'all from, but either you are or you're not. You don't need no battery in your back in order to do so.
You don't know any part of the world that play like this. I'm from Kansas. And when I tell you it goes down in Kansas City, where I'm from, it goes down. Okay? I don't know anywhere in the world where you can disrespect somebody to that level, Anton, and think that it's not gonna be a escalated situation. See, everybody always, equates the roughest, toughest people to be from like the roughest, toughest areas and places. That ain't always the case. You got Big Bubba somewhere sitting right now in Back Alley, Alabama, Alabama somewhere.
Thanks for watching. Remember to show your support by liking, subscribing, and sharing. It's a blessing. Keep your teacups filled and ready for my next upload. Until then, stay inspired and remember, always stay dipping.